and welcome everybody back to Trails of Cold Steel. We're still on Chapter 4, Part 3. Last time didn't open up any of my things, so I'll open up in a minute because we have to go. I know we just have to go here next, so. Going to the race course, which I don't think I've ever been to. Definitely have never been to. It's like a coliseum. Also, was Crow ever Crow? Like, he talks about all this stuff, but then, like, he's also, like, they made a body double. Like, was he always, like, with the gnomes and made up his whole life? Or, like, was Crow actually Crow? Because I do have questions about that now. Or, like, was that real? And then when he was, like, 25, he decided to join the gnomes or whatever he's doing. Whoa, there's so much in space. Is that Run building back there, the race course? Yeah, the Heimdall race course. Building there over 200 years of history. Conjure used to go there often. I always want to go there. Just think my first visit would be like this. Is that the offside Ben area? You can watch live broadcast too, right? Seem to know a lot. But just so you know, miners can't bet on the races. What? Those are the rules. However, you can still go in. Ugh, what's the point? What is that white building on the front of the race course? VLSLA has facilities like pools and baths. It's a salon that Imperial Systems have joined for many years. Whoa, that sounds crazy nice right now. We have a bath at our dorm. I understand how I feel, but we don't have time for that right now. So in fact, the summer festival starts, as long as there aren't any hitches. Aww, what a cheapskate. Hey, if you've forgotten, we're on a special operations mission. I don't think we'll be able to gather enough information. Yes, we're gonna get back up from the Guild Intelligence Division. Let's go to the race course. Understood. If the lecture is over, you have to go to the Villa Sola with me, instructor. Hey, stop that. You say, never misses an opportunity. Okay, I've never been around here. Store. What kind of boat did you have to place? I was really thinking. How sharp for you? Please follow the law, guys. Can you actually? Okay. I was like, that definitely has to be free uses. Okay, I have that. The Temptation. Look at Kurt's speed. Oh, I don't think I ever actually showed you, but yeah, I said it, but his evasion is 71 right now. With a crit of 18 and an accuracy of 275, so he literally has never missed in his entire life. Well, let's get it. Manager request is from the manager of the race course. We should bring it up with the receptionist. They take a lot of time. They even take all of our time. The other things we should do now first. Think we can start? Yeah, we're ready. Sheesh. We can't even bet on the races. You should just give up already, Ash. Let's go inside. Who's on the rooftop? I kind of sped past that. It usually slows down like way more if there's somebody up there though. John during ring, the company talked to the receptionist and told them why they were here. But when people race horses, is that what they do? Do they have that form? I've never watched horse races before. So that's a solid bet. That's a good race. Let's play more bet for the next one. Things pretty lively in here. Even though people are gambling, everything seems calm. Well, in the Empire, horse racing is an event for royals and nobles. Manners are important, so make sure you don't get kicked out. Whatever. Judging how things are going here, the manager must be really busy. Yes, I believe he's currently attending the guests in the VIP area. We'll be able to wait and talk to the main event, which is coming up next. Guess we came at a bad time. Or should we wait around here? Really sorry. You know when the manager's ready. Until then. Okay, what does everyone want to do? It seems the main event is happening soon, so we don't have enough time to go anywhere. Then, should we wait here? Want to find some seats and watch? Where's the fun of getting bet on the race? That's not necessarily true. There's one way you can place bets. Huh? That's right, Ch.4 can place bets. Good point. Hold on, saying I should play some bets? Should we be gambling during special ops missions? Are you even a little bit curious, Kurt? I think of a good lesson in social studies. Gambling that incorporates past performance and uncertain conditions in order to predict the outcome. Sounds interesting. Okay, let's place a bet. So let's do it until last ring, so let's do our first time placing a bet. Don't expect too much, okay? Oh, don't worry, we won't. Just one, don't be so stingy. Oh well, let's see what you're made of, instructor. Got a really good eye for horses. Would you pick the first place finisher? I'll give it a shot. Okay, the betting sheet for the main event. The lower the rolls are, the better their pre-race reputation. Here's where they get us information ahead of the betting window. Okay. Alright, little burst is coming up. What was amazing is acceleration in the straightaways is something else. So let's do buck wild and hand out everything earlier. Let's resort to take the home gold. Limber Blitz. Okay, last year he took gold from one horse. He has good muscle, so he's always flexing his power. Okay. Black Prince makes a real good stalker. Those were the horses that hung behind the front runners and pounced past them right at the end. It's a tough one. His closing speed's like none other. Boys seem to be mighty fine condition. First place in his next race. That's what I was gonna pick just based off the multiplier. Number 2, Black Prince is that horse. Good step. So you lift it. So it's the second favorite. Which one to choose? Well, there's more choices. Charles yes? Number 4, Landstar. The girl's a big fan of his. He's just so cute. She's like countryside. He's really smart. Such a good boy. Aw. Jockey's in the same town, so you can feel the hometown love. For Landstar is that one. Jockey's looking the same place. Kind of feel the hometown solidarity. Next to me, channel and do a good race. Yeah, there's like hella people I gotta listen to. I like how we come over here and it's like you have no time for other stuff and yet we're running around placing bets now. Yeah, I'm a little worried about how the horses cooped up in the stables. And it would let them stretch their legs in a while. Would be bothered to ask to take them for a ride? Not at all. Now, ride horses along the highway. Oh. Okay, anyways. There's our running club, Nines, with a professional jockey. Guess what? Kaiser Dice over there, also owned by Nines. Sure one will yield great results, but he's got his coach watching him from the stands. Kaiser Dice. Consultant was the same about the race. Says he lacks passion, though. We're not bed until I get all the deets. Excuse me, sir. Lino Bloom's getting on in there in years, right on the edge of retirement. He's been losing for 2 years straight. Everyone's given up on him. There's something we said for students. I'm trying really hard for today's race. Hard conditions, so maybe see a little myself in him. But I believe in him. I believe in Bloom one last time. Aww. You know Bloom. He's pretty old. I think you can see his muscles too well. Who I would have picked is not the right one. So we're gonna pick the right one, because I need that AP. What is it? Sundays Reds? Let me know soon. That's not. So just bet on one horse. None of it has 100. It said this one. So, great, good luck. Let me see if I can take for the horse race. Come on, man. You want the long shot? Yeah, I don't really need to, so I just went with my gut. I'm really trying it out, so I think I'll put so much thought into it. If you want, can I treat us to something?
The main race of the day will be starting shortly. Please place your bet soon, or you'll risk missing out.
Sounds like we made it in time. I see some open seats over there we could watch from. Sorry, going back to voice. Dude, I just played Simulacra where I have to talk non-stop, and now I have to go to say God.
The favorite for the main race today is Lumber Blitz, and the second most popular is Black Prince. We're only 3 days away from the summer races now. Will the favorites continue to dominate, or will today's race see a huge upset? And they're off! Lumber Blitz dashes forward to the front of the pack with Landstar right on his tail. Black Prince and Kaiser Dice are keeping pace just behind them. And bringing up the rear is Lino Bloom. How will this race turn out? We are now on the final lap, and Lumber Blitz has managed to keep a hold on his lead. But Black Prince is gaining on him. Landstar and Kaiser Dice are trying to muscle their way into the lead, too.
Oh wow, they're almost there. The boring race. No surprises here. This is a favorite horse for a reason. Seems the instructor chose poorly. Oh well, at this rate. Oh. Hold on.
What? Rocketing in out of nowhere, it's Lino Bloom!
Get him!
He's already passed Kaiser Dice and Landstar! He's reached Black Prince, gaining on Lumber Blitz now. He is going for it, ladies and gentlemen! Lino Bloom has caught up to Lumber Blitz! They're neck and neck with the finish line in sight.
Oh, Dan, I'm about to be pissed with their bets. Oh, shit!
In an astounding upset no one could have possibly foreseen.
Guys, we guessed right.
First place is Lino Bloom! Proving that despite his age, this old horse still has plenty of fire left in it.
It's not who I would have picked, I'm not gonna lie. First place? I'm rich! Whoa, Lino, you did it! Didn't think it's even possible for him to catch up from so far back. Second thing, medium brown usually was a dark horse. Instructor, didn't you bet on 5? Yeah, after 10 times 10, so I only won 1,000 Mira. Ugh, why'd you make such a little bet? Had you wagered a bit higher, you could have made a fortune. Maybe so. It's not trying out. That's just how gambling is. Guess what? This never goes the way you want. Well, race is entertaining, so it's probably fine. Agreed. It's a good way to pass
Hey
the time.
there. Fancy meeting you guys here.
Yes, Lecter? What do you want?
Wow, sitting and watching a horse race, huh? Those missions of yours must be a real breeze.
Scarecrow. Would you like to? So that's what you were. You're gonna talk. You're watching too. So before I take a break during our work now and then, you know? 5-1-2? I feel like it'd be an interesting race. Should bet a little more. Wait, you called the trifecta? Trifecta? That's me, Ben. What horses become first, second, and third, correct? I still want a ton. Guess some things never change. So we're talking about our targets, right? Yeah, I think you beat around the bush. To tell the truth, these guys are really good. Can't get a thing on them. So they got a serious trump card with them too. Trump card? Now who's beating around the bush? Not going to share this information with us. Don't worry. Let's work just with this bracket. Pass the details along. Anywho, breakdown's over. Don't want to get yelled for slacking off.
Major Arundel.
Hmm?
The Intelligence Division has been analyzing the actions of these individuals, yes? What is their objective? Sabotage or espionage?
Oh. Well, at first I'd have said it was 50-50, but now...
Now it's 80-90. Now it's 80 or like 90-10.
maybe 30-70?
Huh?
With the 70
Wait,
being probably
which is which?
sabotage.
The order Muse set them in was...
Don't forget, this is some top secret stuff here, so I'll thank you to not try and pry any more out of me. The way things are set up, we'll forward the juicy bits of info along to you guys as soon as we know for sure. Anywho, ta-ta for now. Good luck with your missions.
Do you think that was Chloe's, like, school counselor once upon a time? The bastard. She was laid back and casual, but that makes me want to read. Is it something? She's really something. Oh no, it's like she's just wondering about something. But is it sabotage or espionage? Which one is the main focus? The methodology would be different. Yeah, we need to keep that in mind. Really grown. Anyway, setting the manager aside for now. I'm sure the manager will be ready for us soon. I want some money, so I'll buy you some juice. Oh, are you sure? Just juice, huh? Thank you. Get some fucking water for how much we fucking walking around. Juice is good for like sugar though. Alright, the manager will see you in the VIP room. Just with the left wing, please use connection to get there. Should. That old guy is having the time of his motherfucking life. VIP room? Isn't the left wing? Press on the race course. What could it be? Oh, look, my AP increased by 1. Okay. Let's go. It's like Dragon Quest days. What's this? I'm not allowed to go in here. Nothing, apparently. Can I go in here? No. Mobility seating. It's kind of fun. Oh, let me go around. Class 7, special ops. I presume thank you for coming. To you waiting, especially considering we were the ones who made the request. What's fine, we're about to enjoy the race. Comeback was very impressive. Took my breath away, but not in a literal sense. My iron take is perfectly adequate. It'd be nice if we could place my own bets. Hey, boss man, any chance to let me in on the action? I think we just enjoy the race for a few more years. Could be more than happy to accommodate you. Just too much, Ash. In any case, can you tell us about the request? So of course, they'll take a seat on the sofas over there. Let's see information about the request manager. You need the race course? His video starters have referred mysterious roaring coming from down there. We did it, we came to the conclusion there's a mysterious monster in the ground sector. Monsters are common in that sector, but this one's completely different. Monsters are common? What's a place like that doing beneath the race course? Actually, there's a vast network of underground roads that spread out all across Heimdall. Unlike the Geofront, there's something modern about it. It's common knowledge in the capital, remnants from the Dark Ages, as it were. I hear that it's so fast, we still don't know the full extent of it. I see. So you said it goes underneath the race course? Yes, as long as you don't go down there, it isn't dangerous, but the roaring was extraordinary. You could hear it moving from down there, and the beast has yet to be seen. Starstars are worried. That's why we returned to City Hall. Understood. Please leave this to us. Alright, we're going underground, everyone. Does anyone have any issues? No problem. Ready? Whenever. I have you all to turn to. Very well. Please wait here. Take the key to the underground road. The road underground is right back down the hall you came in, to the right. It's quite vast, so please be careful. Understood. Let's head to the door first. Quest dangerous underhoof. What you got? Peach fizz. Because I can have no alcohols. Anyways, I'm guessing it's this long one that it wouldn't let me walk down a second ago. There you go. Here's this way leads underground. Hot, so we think there are a bunch of ruins in the Dark Ages down here. The ancient places such as this still dot everybody's landscape. How then? Unlock the door. Is that? Oh, also, I'm stupid. Hill Cemetery, you know, where we saw Angie get shot, or whatever the fuck happened there, is right outside Heimdall, but it wouldn't let me go inside the cemetery or anything like that. Since they're from the Neverwing Town.
Hey, Irene! You okay to talk now?
Yeah, sure. Hold on a sec. That means... Yes, just used it earlier. We're inside inside. Oh, we have to just go. Can we meet the Racer Girls match on Master Street at 7 p.m. Wow, so open that one back up too. Got it. Might be a little late, but I'll definitely be there. Sounds good. See you then. Gotta be off myself. Let's go things I take care of before we go party. Good luck, Tilly. That's a class 7ers too. Of course. Special operations are still top priority. We know a lot about the monsters on the ground, so be sure to keep your guards up. Got it. Let's put our hearts in a mission so Structuring can see his friends there without any worries. Like a wife driving her husband to his mistress' house. Interesting analogy. I'm embarrassed to be teasing too much, so let's leave it at that for the time being. Gee, thanks for being so considerate. Aww. Okay. It got real mysterious. It's like some cult looking shit. Heimdall underground passages. It's so dark and creepy down here. Thinking this underwater, so a channel somewhere nearby. As fast as we heard it was. I knew there was somewhere like this just beneath Heimdall. Sure was a hell of a lot different from all the lights and colors up top. Yeah, Kittens. Suspecting since a number of powerful monsters roaming around down here. It's about 2:40 p.m. right now. Thus, we done with our special ops missions for the day. Pay attention to your surroundings and proceed carefully and deliberately. Yes, sir.
Alright, let's go.
Carefully and deliberately is always what Cher would say. Okay, well, let's try to save for that. I can save over everything because I don't like to save everything because I made videos
we
of
would be
them.
going beneath Heimdall.
Rumor has it the area is one big series of catacombs.
I mean...
No idea how people here can live over this shit like it's not a big deal.
What the fuck is that? Is this... Oh, damn, tells this thing alien monster I've seen before. It's most likely hostile spirit. Perhaps with a fiend. Yes, it seems the higher elements are active here too. It's not like this dinner was here 2 years ago. She was more dangerous than I expected. Be on high alert, everyone. Yes, but be very careful without any supernatural phenomena.
Enemy found. Begin suppression.
What are they called? Out of curiosity. Blurred Shadow? They kind of like... when you read the Red Moon Rose, they talk about how like the vampires can like relift like entities. Kind of like reminds me of that. Yeah, on to the second part of Heimdall underground. Just keeps going. Pretty damn complicated down here. Where these passages even go? Bunch of random spots around the city. How can students can't even connect down here? How are you supposed to be able to get a signal anywhere in the city? This the communications network doesn't reach underground. It's rather inconvenient if we're not able to make calls when we need to. Get a repeater, I don't think it'll do us much good down here. That's probably tough for us. Thinking back, sometimes I just have near field studying Ruhr. There's George who helped us through it. Instructor, you're not gonna tell us to turn back, are you? No, I know you guys can handle yourselves. That said, there wants to hear that one on our report. Something's up, so stay on your guard. Understood.
There's more?
George helped us through it?
Locked and loaded.
George, or whatever he said. George.
Yeah!
Okay, I made it to the end. We're at the end of the hallway. There's also a room like back where it was just described with nothing and ended with nothing in it, no monsters or anything. So I feel like that's definitely sus. Is that Scarlet Pleroma? Scarlet Pleroma grass. There's Lemaire, not here. What's going on? We'll figure things out later. This thing's coming. Expected. No! No more magic knights! Fuck you, game! It's gigantic. It's one of those magic knights. How we going? Is the same one you fought in the Geofront? No, I've never seen one like this before. That's not very battle. Use your full strength to take this thing down. Leave it to us. Any interception?
This one's strong. Be careful.
Zero order? Actually, I killed that Magic Knight like really fucking easy. Like, I think that took me like 3 minutes, like that ass. So, he's dead.
Our victory is complete.
That was weird. That's I've never seen you do like think, 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 think like that. That's very interesting. We did it! This looks like it. Looks things the scarlet pleroma grass was the cause. So this stuff doing here in Heimdall. Well, if it was growing in the America, it's unthinkable it would be appear here too. It's a big deal. Bunch of grass. Let's just rip out of the ground. Maybe reception. Let's put up and get rid of the pleroma grass we can find. Understood? I like how you went from like don't touch it with your hands to let's just collect it. Fuck, who cares anymore? I think that's probably all of it. We still have no idea what's showing up here. In any event, let's go back to the research course and report that we finished the quest. We talk about the pleroma grass once we're back at camp. Very well. Please give me the heebie-jeebies. Let's get the hell out of here already. Thanks, I guess. Really, nothing else? Something's definitely gonna happen while we're under here. And then we can't call anybody. Let me just rest really fast, though. Oh no, something happened on our way back. Who could have ever thought? Is that? You're moving. 2 or 3 people. Yeah, good job noticing. Someone's been carrying a long way down here, so they're being extra careful. It's gonna be even better than those Jaegers last month. Maybe, but we're gonna catch them here. Tina, get behind them. Understood? Getting stealth mode.
The Advisory Council and the Food Agency. Just like the Imperial Chronicles said.
Yeah. This is some strong proof of what they're planning.
We need to determine their D-Day.
Stop right there.
There. Machine, that's a comic shell, isn't it? That's Eric Anderson's report, aren't you? They know about us too? Not like us, their way of claim Celeste as well. So is he impressed? So it's good or bad luck. Hey, we gotta lay eyes on the famous Action Chevalier. Guessing you're probably like a veteran in special forces. Hercules, right? How did you waste my breath, but would you consider surrendering? She's in 3, huh? Or disadvantage here? Chevalier comic shell? Got more firepower than much a student should. How should we get out of this one? Huh? Why are they so nonchalant? Is he quite strong? Is even more so than the Jaegers we fought? The way they're talking, get the feeling they have a trick up their sleeve. Suppose it's for negotiation. Sorry about this. We're gonna take you in. Wait for battle. Truth is even being more dangerous than the Magic Knight. Yes, sir. He's already well trained. The guy that plays the student's live comment. Hire someone to hear about that. You guys are way too calm. You should have run when you had the chance. Alright, we'll meet up once we achieve our mission. So then we're not going anywhere. Coming. Get a reception.
Watch out! This is a tough one!
Oh, I have no stuff. And these guys are tough. Compared with members of Star Rider. Some of that they're using moves we ain't even seen before. Right, what's something like this from the Defense Division? Covered has been secretly developed, 5th generation battle ornament. For real, that's the same level as Enigmas and Arcuses? So then, the battles have been using are the result of combat links. That's right, Slink tells you they still have more tricks up their sleeve. And you learn how to best for kids. Respect to tell you what it's called. Ramda, fishing near orbits. No! If you dare. Ash, wait. Oh! What? They're just after me. Wait, no, it's spatial projection. Damn. Get back here. That's not even fair. Talk later, let's go after them. Understood. We'll catch them for sure. I don't think we will, bro. Also, like, goddamn. Sorry, guys. I have, like, an OCD thing where, like, that has to be my team. Okay, where did they go, though? Down this hallway? Because it pointed us this way, so we're just gonna walk in this hallway. Oh, yes, the hallway that this is the box I was talking about that had nothing in it, absolutely nothing at all. That was definitely ominous. Okay. Right here. These have reached spatial ability again? No, they didn't slip past us. I guess. So they use some sort of transition or hidden passage. Transition or technology is our course. I guess we're screwed. So this British ancient room, right? There's some secret passages. I literally said there's a gold block. It looks ominous. True, but you know what? We're gonna looking for them. Principal Foreman said way. They able to cover the tracks quickly. Did they have to do that? Maybe they didn't use the transportation or to escape. Okay, cover that. I don't think they had enough time to determine the route we were taking. We must definitely get this way. So means there gotta be a secret passage somewhere around here, right? I had time.
You seem to be at wit's end.
Celine? Huh? Oh, it's Rose. Rose and Celine sound very similar. I think that's the second time I've said that. What the? You're... It's not just me this time. We meet again. Again? Did I recall meeting such a cute young lady?
That would be because I revealed myself to no one besides him. Ch.4, sir. You have arrived in Heimdall at long last, yet you seem to find yourself in yet another pinch. Your luck truly is atrocious.
I have a vague idea of who you are. Fortunately, we don't have to chat with you right now.
Oh dear me. Such a cold rejection is like an arrow to my heart. I come all this way to help you, and this is how you greet me? Well, no matter. I am both kind and generous. As a sign of our friendship, I will show you the way.
Thanks. You're a real one for that. Look at her staff. It's like rainbow. It's so pretty. That staff. Quite different though.
Appear.
I literally called that Goldberg. That was actual magic. It's like what Emma Steen used. Hey, the glowing thing there. I pointed at Goldberg earlier. When did she? Was she some kind of ghost? Didn't seem that way, but figure it out later. She'll show herself again. No time to waste. Let's go investigate the light. Understood. Hey, we gotta hurry. That's it. Open. Yeah, but I'm not feeling like I can help from that spooky little girl. Let's go, instructor. Yeah, I'm sure they've lost us, so maybe to catch up. Let's keep going until we catch them. Understood. The chase continues. That it does. We're on your heel. These. Nothing else over there, right? Okay. Some of these. Green.
This should be the right way. I can sense them. Follow me.
Well, there's only one fucking way to go. Let me just... is it just this way? Okay, yes. Here. There you are. Follow me as best you can. Got it. This bastard didn't get away this time. I'm Slice. Not feral, Tina. Fancy your passage? When they catch us, move.
Come on! No one's this fast!
We need to find some way to catch up.
Instructor, this direction is...
I know. We've gone too far south. This is clearly out of city bounds.
Wait, can I have a retry on that? No, wait, I wanted to retry. Okay, I got it. I beat the race, guys. It's fine. I made it to the end.
Does that lead outside?
It does. We can't...
One sec. Can't afford to let them go.
Looks like an ambush.
Prepare to engage. Where does this go, though? Because it kind of like just let them... Also, while they were talking, I don't know if you heard it, but it said that, I might have cut to it, but, that this is past city limits. Where's this? Cemetery. A graveyard? Tunnel leads this far out from Heimdall. Yes, but more importantly, what are they doing here?
We secured all 3 of their new battle orbments.
Nice job. I'll hold on to those for you.
We refuse to divulge our affiliation or names.
International law mandates proper treatment of us as prisoners of war.
You're pretty bossy for someone who's surrendered.
Well, I'm certain the Intelligence Division will give you your proper treatment.
So long as you do not resist or attempt to flee, we will guarantee your lives.
Took you long enough. Hey guys, what's up?
Are any of you injured?
Took you long enough. Fuck you.
We're fine. I see all your preparations paid off, Major.
You had this planned from all the way back when we met at the race course, didn't you?
We were dancing at the end of his strings the whole time.
What? He planned this whole thing?
Is that even possible?
If anyone would be capable of such a feat, it would be the Scarecrow.
Hey now, I'm only human. This is all just a happy coincidence. We were finally able to catch the spies we've all been after. You should think of this as teamwork.
How?
I can see how it would feel like we've stolen your prey out from under you. It's true that this place is southwest of Heimdall, so it does fall under your jurisdiction. Would you prefer if we handed them over to you?
No, I don't want them now.
It was Class 7 that flushed them out of hiding and wore them out. It doesn't matter who turns them in. Each of our groups should be thankful for the other's assistance.
That's right. We should be glad they didn't manage to get away. You're all fine with this, right, guys?
Yes.
No objections.
We'll leave it to you.
Suddenly feel exhausted. Okay, flew down, guys. Our opponents were elite agents handpicked for this mission. Even managed to corner them like you did is impressive. Well done, everyone. Surely experience taught you all a thing or two, right? You're right. Take care of that magic net when we were done there. Cause see, we're able to go toe-to-toe with that squad of elites too. Surely feels, I guess, goes a long way. What might I say we leveled up? Did okay, I guess. Man, I'm so tired. Shutable, we just ran at top speed through a labyrinth. Who's we? You're just riding that doll of yours all the time. By the way, where's this place? Here's to be one of the cemeteries on the outskirts of Heimdall. Heimdall Cemetery. Oh. How do you know the name? Not even I've been all the way out here. Came a few times to pay my respects. We go down the hill, we should have back the highway route this morning. It's a little past 4 p.m. now. Same missions are done for the day. No, mark the end of our first day then. Who's great to come here to visit? If it's okay, can we pay our respects too? That's a good idea. Perhaps you ended up here for a reason. Agree. It's right, it's alright. Well, they really like me, but it's really safe to disturb the peace here. Guys, it wasn't that far, so I was just gonna send you back, but check the ring. Person buried here. It's to the northeast. Follow me. Oh, this is a really pretty picture. It's gonna ask me for it, right? Oh, look at that! See how hiding off from here. Something like this gives me an appreciation of just how big the city is. Right now, 880,000 people living there. Damn, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty impressive. Take a picture. Cheese. Okay, I gotta send this to her really fast. I don't really care what they have to say, because they say the same shit. And then Rosine.
Hello. Very.
There you go. I don't think I have anything from Monk. Okay, I just gotta make sure. Old man, supposed to be quiet today, but how sacrilegious. Let's go do strength feast, get lost. Time for lunch, officer. Why are we getting on it? He's just frustrated. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine. Cause that's where he came from. Gene. Oh, he's okay, he's buried over there. We still don't know what happened to Angie, like what the fuck? Okay. Crown burst.
The year the Civil War took place.
I see. So he was...
one of your friends from Class 7.
Yeah. Crow Armbrust. He was actually a year ahead of us, like Instructor Toa. It was only for a short time, but he joined our class. We did all sorts of things together. Field studies, the school festival. He was a little brash and even more of a troublemaker. But he was caring, reliable, and one of the best friends you could ask for.
I guess he was reliable.
Even though we became enemies, once the Civil War broke out.
It's gonna be pretty sweet, guys. Oh, and since we're all classmates now, no need for all that sweet talking you lay on the other second years, all right? But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The Crow Armbrust you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was. Okay, we've talked long enough. Let's go. I won't let anyone interfere. This is going to be our final battle.
As I was affiliated with the Noble Alliance, I knew a little about him. He was the leader of the terrorist group known as the Imperial Liberation Front. He was also referred to as the Azure Chevalier.
Oh, I heard about him. He and his Azure Knight wiped the floor with the Imperial Army.
Yeah.
Yes. But right at the end, he finally returned to Class 7. When a calamity from 2.5 centuries ago rose again and seized the Crown Prince, we all worked together. Me, Crow, the rest of Class 7, even Vita. We put everything aside and gave our all to rescue the prince. Crow even put himself in danger to open up a way for me, but he was fatally injured as a result. What happened there pushed all of us in Class 7 to move forward. I decided to stay at Thors with Valimar and fulfill the government's orders. Everyone else graduated, and each of them decided to do what they could. We all pledged to meet up again in these turbulent times and find an answer together.
Psych, though he's not dead.
You've never mentioned this before.
I had the impression you and the members of the old Class 7 were planning something, but...
I thought only the SSS had that kind of determination. But
No.
you're just like them, Instructor.
What a bunch of starry-eyed dreamers. Normal people don't just go around spouting lines like that, you know.
I think it's lovely.
Where's Angie,
Well,
though?
that's what those of us in the old Class 7 decided to do. There will come a time when you guys will need to decide how you're going to move forward as a class. And I plan to give you all the support I can until that time comes. Just like how our instructors and upperclassmen supported us.
Understood. Thank you.
It's encouraging to hear that. You have our thanks for your guidance.
I still do not completely understand myself, but I feel like I've gained a lot in these past few months.
Smile. She smiles so much more now.
I haven't given up on making you mine, Instructor. But putting that aside for a moment, I think in a way something guided me to join all of you in Class 7.
Well, I guess I can keep tagging along with you for a bit. That way, it'll be all the easier to pass you up.
I was kind of like wondering if there'd be like a knock and like they just buried Angie in the ground alive.
Huh?
Oh shit.
What's wrong, Yuna?
There's something shiny in the dirt here.
Someone dropped their jewelry?
Should we turn it into the Gravekeeper?
It looks like quite a lovely brooch. I'm sure its owner...
Oh.
Is something wrong, Muse? Huh?
I feel like I've seen it before.
That crazy biker chick had something like that on, didn't she?
Can I see it a moment?
It's Angie's. Okay, so they realized something's wrong.
There's no doubt. This is Angelica's.
So she came here sometime after we saw her last month.
Could it have been sitting here since then? Hey, it's been bugging me for a bit, but... Does the dirt here look off to anyone else?
You're right. It looks different around this grave.
As if it's recently been dug up.
She's not gonna answer.
Toa, are you at camp right now? I need to talk with the major and the principal.
My cat's eating something on my desk. Oh shit, I don't like the blood red. Trails icon in the bottom right. 6 p.m. Ominous noises. There's no sense yet. So basically, the grave is empty? Yes, that's correct. There's nothing there at all. No body, not even clothes wrapped around it. What does this mean? Oh my ears. Hey, yes, please guide us. You said Umbrus was buried here. Could there have been some mistake? No, all the old Class 7 Toast groups were at his funeral. It's just a week after the end of the Civil War. I met the Azure Chevalier once or twice at Noble Alliance camps. I was thinking it was a waste for someone that can be used by Duke Cayenne. So this, there's that accessory from Lord Raghar's daughter you found. I don't know for sure something happened here just yet. Yes, but we should notify the Marquis and other groups right away. It's concerns there's no smell of decay in the grave. Herschel? Sir, I don't tell you saw the Azure Chevalier get buried here. Pretty sure it was the real thing. Dude, the bomb! That just went off on Marine and Toa. I see. He is some kind of dummy? Oh yeah, now I think about it, there's this whole guy society can make dolls like that look just like people. And so it's not impossible. They reduced his skeleton, muscle structure, so on. However, the body aside, from what I've heard, Ashen Chevalier most certainly died. Yeah, I saw it happen with my own eyes. I saw his body too. When after Imperial Cats had disappeared. And perhaps it was swept up between these points, as he was resurrected for some reason, like a certain Saint Jaeger King I could mention. That's... Think about it, it's like something could happen. Puzzle. Simply too outlandish. Major Michael, can I ask you something? Time for no catches with. The Imperial Arcade runs Azure Knight. Is it still secure? It's too late. Chevalier is behind it. We also need to concern about the safety of the Ragnar girl. Please contact the Ragnar State immediately. Understood. Check on the Gurlea Fortress. Fortress has already found out the daughter of Marquis gone missing. Also regarding different incidents, a special trainee from the Ruhr Institute of Technology. Yes. Can't get in touch with George either. No, how far on the same time as Angie? Either way, they kidnapped together, or... There's no point guessing now. Nothing to think about at the moment. That's right. Scarlet Flormograss. Flormograss. Class 7 encountered a new type of golem from the Dark Ages. So these things aren't bad enough, we also have Public's Hercules squad to deal with. Heard someone strange little Bond girl spotted too. Well, I think we can disregard her from now. Just heard about the Scarlet Flormograss and the Special Forces. Our Intelligence Division have about 100 members. They're all supposed to be really strong too, right? That's right. So with that, they got us a new battle element. They call it Ramda. Nobody stretches the city complete in the dark about how strong they really are. Arundo said it was reported ordnance, but apparently they're one big black box. I guess each one that customizes the suit's user. They made it impossible to analyze from the outside. That's a pain. Interesting. Have them sent here. I'd like to look at the Burns Company latest technology with my own eyes. What? Maybe I can negotiate one of the models. Either way, the start of us means the day after tomorrow. We received a notice to capture and disable a Cavalry Special Force by the end of the day tomorrow. So this is from Hideout City Hall, from the Imperial Government itself. Personally signed by Chancellor Osborne. The Iron Chancellor. But it makes sense. The day after tomorrow is a festival. Receiving the notice, Television, RMP, and Heimdall military police have all increased patrols in the city. In addition, both the Guild and main campus begin to act at full capacity. However, since agents have thoroughly investigated the network of tunnels underneath the capital, chance to be able to apprehend them if they run into a secret passage. 4 p.m. tomorrow. Things are not said by then, the government will invoke martial law, called the 4th Armored Division. What? They go that far? That's the civilians in a panic. It is the most logical option. How interesting that should be invited to such a celebration. Tasha should bring a gift. Orlando, Herschel, fight combat tactics and military finance in 2. Create 2 mixed teams. Orlando and I lead one and come through the underground tunnels in the west half of Heimdall. Right, I carry one against and this plural gas all at once. Whoa, where's this coming from all of a sudden? We can't eradicate the Special Forces agents. That's simply a figure of speech. There'll certainly be enough courage in the prince on the field with us. More so if Herschel and I handle communications and backup duties. In that case, I'll provide communication wave amplifiers to you. If you use it well, you'll be able to build a communication network underground. If I have the main campus and the guild with them as well, it should work. Something like that even exists? Right, Georgia gave us some for our field site 2 years ago. And it's really my invention. He's made some improvements, however. I thought they made proviso for something or another, so brought them along. What a strange coincidence. You should have told us about something like that sooner. Alright then, guess I'll go get ready. I'm not worried about the students, but I'm sure they're on the way. It's Principal and Randy. Tomorrow we stay in contact with the guild and the main campus too. Class 7 and I will continue to patrol the capital and surrounding areas. Certain there are things in the shadows that only we revive race to work. Besides, well, there's reliable connections of yours watching the camp for us while we're away. That's exactly right. By the way, isn't it almost time? you're right. I need to excuse myself soon. I know you want to sit with him, Evie, don't you? Well, we'll make some room. For your fat ass. There you go. Slide it. Oh, no, Evie. There you go. Sit right here. I'm sorry, my cat hit the fucking mouse and skipped some. I'm sorry. Have fun, Marie. Oh, does that mean you're not? I think I'll pass this time. So much things to get ready for tomorrow. Yeah, I need to contact the Marquise. Understood. Be sure to talk to everyone about Angelica and George, too. Yes, please. Be sure to say hi to everyone for me. I'll help you go, then. Please, let her sleep. He can't let her sleep at all. And Toa's gonna have a fucking meltdown because now everybody she's loved is fucking betrayed her. Well, Angelica's still there at the end of the day. She's at the Guild Investor Street. She'll be able to make it by bike. So to get ready, leave camp. By myself? Okay. Yes, should I get going? Yes. Doreen. Have fun. Send a regard to the class 7. Oh, it does make me a bit jealous. Oh, it's a dangerous drink. It's waiting for so long. Please have a good time. You can have all the babes that are wrapped around this. Oh, hey! Oh, yes, and the ladies want to heart either. These can catch fire quickly. Really? Come on, there won't be any of that. Okay, I'll see y'all later. We have special missions tomorrow, so eat well and get lots of rest. Understood. Get out of here already. My cat's about to start fighting right here. But we won't stop licking Evie, so she just keeps biting him. Now he's getting progressively more annoyed, but she's still fucking annoyed. It's really a vicious cycle. I'm not supposed to like enjoy this happy like class 7 time, but like it's so nice to see everyone together again though. And they've all grown so much too. They got all their new outfits. I probably should have cut the video again. It's fine. This one's probably gonna be a little bit long. We'll end in the nice vibes. Well, it's probably not gonna be nice, so I'm sure some shit's gonna go down. It's really pretty though. Hey! Stop biting her! Stop! That was a long ass bike ride, holy shit. Huh. I think it was Brent. I was up those stairs to the left. Is everyone there already? I can play Vantage Masters against somebody, I guess. Let's go meet up with all my besties. Let's Chris, put it up again. And it's a lot of people inside. Ow. Let's go.
Ah, there he is. Come in, come in.
Pardon me?
I better get to hang out with everybody. Are you just gonna flash me through the night? Everybody! Look at us!
Irene! You're finally here!
Even Sharon and Sarah!
Guess I'm last. Sorry to have kept you.
No worries. You're right on time.
Besides, we all know you had your field exercises to deal with.
Well, as fully grown members of society and
Look at them
working
stand next to each other.
professionals, we should be in the habit of arriving 10 minutes early.
Says the man who waltzed in a mere 5 minutes ago.
The guild branch's reopening came at a good time.
Yes, I'm sure most restaurants are completely full around now.
Yeah.
I can hardly believe we were all finally able to meet up again.
I know, right?
It's actually
Especially
like,
since we're all
stupid,
so dang busy
it
these
makes
days.
me like,
That's right. We'll certainly have a lot to talk about tonight. Good grief.
even saluted Charizard.
Now, everyone. No need to dive into the serious stuff right away. Come on, it's our first big reunion since you all graduated. Let's cut loose a little.
Perhaps it would be best to start this reunion with a series of tender embraces. And not just among the women, of course.
All your male classmates should enjoy the comfort of each other's arms, too.
I love you, Sharon.
What? Not on my
Hell
life.
no.
Sharon!
Same as ever.
Yes, it's almost a little surprising.
The time and place may be different, but in the end, we're all the same people.
Well, we have all been chatting it up on that app of ours.
Yeah.
When you put it that way, it kind of takes the drama out of things.
Yay! Everyone seeing each other again. Oh. I don't know what makes me cry so much. I like feel this reunion like Reen does. It's so stupid. We've been talking to them all fucking game. I don't know why I'm crying.
Fee, you grew taller.
Yeah.
Elisa, you grew even prettier.
This is true.
And Emma, you grew even chestier.
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't mention that.
Well, you'd have no better. Look at us high-fiving.
That hairstyle makes you look like an old man.
Dude, you're one to talk.
Reen, you and Gaius are just way too tall now.
I expected guys to be fucking huge.
Don't worry. I think I'm done growing now.
Out of all of us, you seem to have grown the least, Milliam.
Excuse you! I grew one whole reach.
Aww.
We finally fulfilled our promise.
Yeah.
When's it gonna
Elisa, everyone, thanks.
Oh, please. For what?
It's not like we all got together just for your sake, you know.
Machias is blushing.
Well, we are celebrating Reen's graduation, too.
Yeah.
Yes. After we had left, he stayed behind to uphold the spirit of Class 7.
Not to mention he's the one in charge of the next generation of Class 7ers.
It's been said before, but you truly are the core of our group, Reen.
Thank you for everything.
Stop
you guys.
We're starting to sound way too sappy.
Starting to. You guys have all been like this for years.
I suppose
Yeah.
there's no avoiding it. Today especially.
It's heating up in here. I'm getting warm.
In any event, we have
Crying.
the party set up in the back. I've prepared more than enough alcohol, so please
Stop.
enjoy, provided you're old enough.
Isn't there, well, I guess Nelfie and them around.
Oh man, I get to have Sharon's cooking
Facts.
again.
Facts.
I can't wait.
I'd be so stoked. There's
I
nothing
knew I
like
smelled something tasty.
like visiting your parents'
Alright,
house, like
give
if
me
they
the
cook, you know,
biggest,
and having a
frothiest
nice
mug
like
of beer you
parent
got.
like dinner. Oh
You're
shit,
nowhere
man. You don't
near
have to
being
cook?
old enough
God.
to drink.
I can't even cook. I want to take this off. I'm like actually getting warm. My anxiety, if I cry and stuff like that, doesn't make sense, but that's how my body works. I'll proceed to savor the delicious meal Sharon had prepared for them. Between bites and comments to the chef, they share what's been doing since they last met up. The adults had their fill of beer, some more than others, while the young members enjoyed soft drinks. Together they flipped the album Tully had given Reen and reminisced about the past. Afterwards, going through that book together must be so fun. I'm gonna go excuse myself for now. Please enjoy the rest of your time here together, everyone. Thanks for the food, Sharon. Yeah, it was delicious. Let's go drinking it again sometime. Alright, see you later. I know you got a person to care. Is your mom going to be arriving here in Heimdall soon, Elisa? Yeah, she's taken a red-eye flight here with grandfather. Both of them invited the party being held at the palace. It's likely Sharon wants to go pick them up, however, she's likely she simply wished to give us privacy. I suppose. After all, she's at least a little bit related to things we were planning to talk about tonight. Yeah, I agree. Is she way too caught up in the past? Oh yeah, we just place for bugs. mics? All that surveillance stuff? Yep, that's about them. There may such devices found in Heimdall over the course of the day. Most of the hidden government buildings. Imperial Chrono's office, too. That in mind, she get down to business. Indeed. Let us begin. A year ago, when all of us, save Vereen, were allowed to graduate early, we promised each other that after 1 year passed, we would have a reunion. Yeah, I feel like so long ago, but time's really flown since then. Identify the path Air Bunny has headed down. Determine how Class 7 will act. So you said we do. Yes, then after we survived the trial of the Reverie Corridor. First did you say it sounded like your usual nonsense. To be fair, though, we all had a bad feeling. Things we heard in the Infernal Castle the day we lost Crow. Yeah, and everything Chester Osborne and the Governor General said about the direction they're leading Arabonia in. And about the fantastical place plan and the Chancellor stole from Ouroboros. We don't worry about what's happening on the surface and what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah. I'm still worried about them. It's finally starting to happen now. Indeed, incidents that occurred this spring are proof. Let's begin by discussing the political situation occurring publicly. Yeah, I'm not really pleased to say it, but things got pretty darn bad. Those are curious about what role Ouroboros and Calvert played behind the scenes in the Northern War. I feel government's military decisions lately are just as suspicious. 2 of those new model railway cannons have been completed already. 4 of the news attack orders were carried to Crossbell. Okay, those enormous things all the way up the canyon. Well, you didn't think they had a brand new airship with more than enough muscle for the job. 250 class ship, they called it Gargantua, I think. Heard the name before. And it seems like they're working on making even more of them. All the odds of happening all over the place lately made me realize Mira, people, information, they're all being challenged to a few key projects. The Metropolis plan especially. All the tax money in the entire empire has been consolidated into Heimdall and converted into a never-before-seen amount of military funds. Seems pretty clear what's going on. Yeah, and all these points to the same goal. The agents are probably Calvert. There's no mistaking it. Yeah. Calvert's surprised you'll need us to reinforce the hypothesis. So means our goal is not sabotage, but gather information. Yeah, if they actually went and did anything, the war would be right on then and there. They're probably trying to figure out the D-Day, when the invasion's plan to start. Just like I thought. Around the Empire, I heard rumors here and there there's going to be war. We started my mother knew about this already, too. She let me about cannons and airships and the mass production of tanks and Panzer soldats, so she could have greenlit all this project without knowing what they were for. Top of that, there's a huge factory being constructed in Crossbell. Given all that, the question becomes why? War between those two massive countries would ravage most of the continent. It's true that Arabonia and Calvert have been at cats and dogs for hundreds of years, but are they just going to throw down? That has to bring international trade to a screeching halt, so none of the other countries are going to be too pleased. Besides, in order to start with, they need authorization from the Empire. There's no way he'd allow it with justification. Well, that was an issue for the invasions of North Crossbell and North Ambria. The was fabricated, same as other countries were shut down. What is all is known than Gilead Osborne. As a son, think of me to understand how dangerous that man is. I mean, don't need to worry about so much about that. Just away about my older brother. It was Albrea, the head of the Ironbloods. Suspect he's no mere commandant. We surprised to discover it was he who led the plans for invasions in early stages of the war. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Recently, he's acted pretty secret with me. Been keeping stuff from Claire and Lecter. There's more than the information about the Black Workshop. Him again. It's another group looking in the shadows of the Civil War. Both my brother and the Black Rabbit were lent from Noble Alliance. Invasion and surface stuff, these guys are definitely one of the behind-the-scenes topics. So the two are more tightly woven together than ever now. I think it's safe to say that now the Black Workshop is linked to the Gnomes who once fought the Hexen clan. It appears they cut ties with Ouroboros and sided with Chancellor Osborne. They also had the boss and that masked guy. Called himself Azure Siegfried, right? I can't believe it, but both the masked man and the Air King flew off in what happened to be Divine Knights. Between them and the Maiden, I get the feeling something especially ominous is building. The knowledge of the circumstances led to the War of the Lions and the arrival of Infernal Castle. Something buried deep in Arabona's history connected to the Divine Knights. I discovered this while searching for my sister. As I mentioned, the speed planes in Arabonia have begun to pulse faster and faster, just like during the Civil War. Just like the War of the Lions 250 years ago. Organization at Crossbell, and they were, so I started to speed up. This quickening the Syrians had causing cryptids, magic and scarlet Ferromagas to appear. Suspected as much. Think between the surface and what's happening beneath? It's not never the only. They want to know the full truth are Vita, Chancellor Osborne, or Ouroboros in the Black Workshop. Man, how much my mind been erased? It's so frustrating I don't remember anything from back then. I'm sure Machiai and Comet Shells are super connected to all that behind-the-scenes stuff. That's right. I forgot. Black Shadows were you created, William? Yep, Machia, so technically not human. At least that's the part of me that lets me link with Lemmy. My DNA is pretty the same as any of yours. I'm trying to think my growth was stunted, though. My life isn't supposed to last either. William. Heard a bit about that. Black Workshop. Unforgivable. Yeah, I'm glad we got Millie and Latina from there, but can't forget them for playing with someone's life like that. Yeah, I've been starting to think of that recently, too. Like, empires are happening to me, but I'm worried about Tilly. I see. Seems you've grown after all. Alright, we got some information on the branch campus earlier. Which has the details are in. Ah, you mean about the cemetery. Oh, we got that. Same report from the Towns Division. What happened? Oh. So, try to stay calm, everyone. Someone dug up Crow's grave and he's not in there! We're gonna explain what happened during the day's special ops missions. I just started mentioning what they found at Crow's grave. Are you kidding me? And the Jugglers Brooch was there too? Sound everything leads back to the Black Workshop. Something how the boss came back to life? Same thing happened with Crow. Well, them are working for the Black Workshop. No, the gnomes. Are you saying they brought them back to life? Emma, do you know any spell capable from such a feat? There is the forbidden stone of false soul. It's only ever attempted by wizards in the Dark Ages. It's never once successfully resurrected anyone. It said that most of the subjects began field known as Nosferatu. That name rings a bell. That's the name of the creature we found along Hungering Castle. Oh yeah. That monster. The King and the Masked Man are certainly nothing like that abomination. There's a chance the gnomes were somehow able to perfect the spell. I doubt it. Resurrection is something only gods is capable of. See. I think about this stuff's making my head spin. Either way, something very strange is going on right now. The mischief and Angelica and George have both gone missing. About that, and the guild informs looking at their disappearances. Tell Toa to stay strong. Understood. New mysteries yet remain, but that should be sufficient for today. Let's try to piece things together little by little. Indeed, we shall continue to look at the matters until all is made clear. Now you decide as a class what actions we take.
There are two things for sure. We need to stop the war that's been building on the surface before it starts. And at the same time, we need to find out what's been going on behind the scenes and prevent whatever disasters being planned.
I'm wondering, like, it seems like they're like, my guess is they're allowing Calvard to basically sneak in the castle and do whatever Calvard's about to do, and then show them force, and then start the war with Calvard on account of, oh, Calvard attacked us, even though it's probably like, we're gonna attack ourselves. So
I agree completely.
Everything else might be really complicated, but those two goals are set in stone.
This is something only we can figure out, thanks to each of us having branched out on our own. If we each make the most of our unique situations and pool information,
together, we will be able to overcome any obstacle we may come across.
We love teamwork.
Right, no matter whether it's on the surface or behind the scenes.
We don't have many allies, nor are we alone.
Agreed. Let us find those willing to aid our cause. Wait, Milliam, are you okay with all of this? You do realize standing with us will eventually mean standing against your fellow Ironbloods.
Well, they're in the wrong.
That's right. Fighting cryptids and magic knights is one thing, but...
Think this over and tell us what you want to do, Milliam.
You're gonna ask me that now?
For real.
Milliam?
I don't remember anything before the past 5 years, but I started to think about some stuff, like what I am, and what it means to feel sadness. I've been thinking about this stuff ever since I met you guys 2 years ago. I want to learn more about myself. I want to keep being your guys' friend. I like Gramps and Claire and Lecter, but I want to find out what I am on my own terms. I don't like the idea of the Black Workshop controlling what I do and don't know. Even if it means going against Gramps, I'm a member of Class 7 till the end.
We love you, Millie.
I'm more than just the Black Workshop's OZ-73, the Ironblood's White Rabbit, and an agent of the Intelligence Division.
Oh god, that team got me good.
Eustace, Elisa, Emma, Fee, Laura, Elliot, Machias, Gaius, Sarah, all you guys. When I cried for the first time, it was all of you who held me close. I'll always put you, my friends, first.
Millie, boy.
Milliam.
I see.
I swear,
For
I
real.
think that caught us all off guard.
I had no idea you felt that way about us.
No, I did.
You may not have grown much physically, but you've definitely done a lot of growing on the inside.
Oh.
Agreed. In that sense, I think it's safe to say you grew the most out of any of us.
Definitely.
I suppose we needn't worry about you anymore.
It was silly of us to doubt her after all this time.
You guys just can't resist the chance for an inspirational speech, can you?
Well, now that you've decided what to do, you guys seem more determined than ever for your more immediate plans. What are you all going to be up to tomorrow?
The new Class 7 and I will continue with our special ops missions. I think it's especially important we capture the Calvardian agents.
I agree.
If we let them roam free, whatever they do could be used as an excuse to start a war.
Yep, just like how Celtic was used to start the Northern War.
I'll continue playing my shows around the city and gather information.
I'll come with you and see what I can find too.
I'll keep following Grandfather and hit up some contacts of mine for info. Celine and I will continue to investigate the spirit veins around Heimdall.
So the plan's for everyone to gather info, and then we'll all meet up and share notes, yeah?
Yes. Let's stay in contact and be ready to move at a moment's notice.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Look at you. You're all so reliable now. But it's getting a bit late. How about we call it a night? I'll set up a call with everyone early tomorrow morning, and we can talk about our plans in more detail.
Yeah, sounds good. Get some good rest tonight, everyone.
Are you two racer types gonna stay here for the night?
Mm-hmm. There are beds on the second floor.
I'll be sleeping at home for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
I assume the same can be said of you, Elliot?
Yeah, I called my sister. Gaius will be staying with us tonight.
Thanks again. I appreciate the hospitality.
Oh, I nearly forgot. We have yet to discuss your situation, Gaius.
Yeah.
That's right.
You never spilled the beans.
We were unable to contact you for nearly half a year.
You were somewhere outside the country, right?
Yes, but it's quite the tale, so it may be better to leave for next time. We're gonna meet up again before too long, so I'll tell you then.
And then we're not going to be able to, and we're not going to know for another fucking, like,
True.
forever.
I guess it wouldn't be fair if I heard it first, huh?
Oh, and I was wondering about that little blonde girl you mentioned seeing, Reen.
I was wondering about that myself.
You said she looked 10 years old. Could be a witch in training?
Well, that isn't right, but I guess it's not wrong either. She went missing, and we've been looking all over for her.
Sheesh, her and Vita both just wander wherever they want without telling us a thing. But whatever.
So she's not
I'm
the
sure we'll have
elder?
to introduce you to her soon.
No, it's the elder, because she said that the elder went missing, so... she's definitely
Got
the
it.
elder.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Because she's been around for hundreds of years. And that's why she doesn't look like an elder. I'm still stuck on that. No one can convince me otherwise, alright? Oh, Millie used to use this. It's kind of sweet because, like, you know, Millie used to drive Eustace crazy, but now he's, like, it's kind of like overprotective dad.
Something wrong?
No, just a nostalgic smell wafting around. I understand what I am, and the situation I'm in.
So, I wonder if they get rezzed, but, like, they lose maybe, like,
Is that so?
Copper? Georg?
Would it be selfish if I said I'd rather you hated me?
That question itself is completely pointless. Give me Alberic's orders, Copper Georg. Tell me what role I'm supposed to play in tomorrow's act.
All right. No. Azure Siegfried.
So, did he get rezzed and he had to do, like, XYZ? Like, it is curious, the situation. So, like, then he did actually die, but he did get rezzed? Like Jaeger King? But Jaeger King, they said, seems to be himself, right? Just the same as he was. Ended up getting Lena back. Thank you for him. Don't need to worry about him leaking any info. Also, at the Heimdall Bake, we just need to hit the VIP area, right? They're planning a huge the tunnels tomorrow, right? Yeah, they're gonna declare rush all. They got the 4th Division here on standby, ready to go. Start around us, we should be able to wait out the storm. We just need to take kill sign things and watch for our chance to escape. What's this place? And those underground crypts in the Dark Ages, I think. The grass down here. Oh. What? It's grass. Oh. Hostile spirits. Behind us, you should know. Oh shit. We're surrounded.
Damned fools. I'm too late. Were that prodigal child with me, we might have dealt with this together. Between the gnomes and the snakes, there are too many plots in motion for me to stop on my own. Perhaps I need to create more kin. The day Leanne spoke of is close at hand. If nothing else,
Okay, so
I must settle matters from 200 years ago before then. I vow it on the name of the final true ancestor.
Yeah.
The one that failed to die. Crimson Roselia.
Oh, there's your vampire figs. Yeah. Like I said, I've read the book for a reason. Alright?
This is truly an honor.
Okay. We in the game in A, I'll take
Here,
it.
a reward. Good work out there.
Monk's Stinky gift. Cool. Save. Proceed. Probably cut it on this one. Doing the rounds. Before I cut it though, I am going to read the black records. So because those three agents has done seem to become even more wary. First, a large number of them have collected their listening equipment and entered the underground tunnels. Yes, as soon as it starts up, we'll lose them all in the swarm tourists. Sucks, we're going to avoid this by using martial law and the Imperial Army. Giving the army into it will no longer matter whether agents are dead or alive. Consider international opinion too. I'm sure it will cause a citizens panic right before the summer festival. Excuse me, I'm much prefer to settle this with the rest of them with tanks. Agreed. Well, we're going to the main campus guild, snatch them all up one way or another. Sorry, branch campus will unite to take care of this crisis. Thank you. I thank you for your support as well, Lady Le Guin, Professor Schmidt. I'll send a few new special requests I'd like you to take a look at later. Understood. Please contact us if anything comes up. Certainly will, thank you. Alright, let's go over our plans. As of this morning, the Professor's communication waves amplifiers have been sent to both the main campus and the guild. First off, Orlando's team and mine will split up and go down the unexplored tunnels on the west side of Heimdall. There, we'll set a communication network while we hunt them and dispose of the Republic's agents. Arrested. We're arresting them. Since I got some crazy new gear called Ramda. However, it appears it's not only been recently developed, so they've not yet mastered its use. If the General and Orlando in the field, starting a platoon or two will be no issue. True, but on the flip side, got any more guys than that, there's no guarantee they'll survive. Suppose I won't hold back then. Citizens should be our top priority. So please try to make sure you arrest the agents. Thank you for contacting us, Major Rondo. If there's any further movement, please let us know. You got it. Well, good luck, everyone. This operation in the classes 7's new and old. Bye. While we're on that subject, we talked about a lot of things yesterday, didn't you? Yeah, what are your friends gonna be doing? Let's put across the city together. Information. You might have found something surrounding and we should check in. Got it. So we'll be trying the entire city? We'll need to determine where the agents are headed somehow. Alright, day 2 of has begun. Let's get to it. Time limit is 4 p.m. The agents are now at President. Martial law will be invoked. We will have results by then. The sirens won't be ringing today. Yes, ma'am. Oh, this seems pretty serious. Against covered special forces, but I'm sure I'll be fine. Yes, Prince Aurelian and Instructor Randolph are both very experienced. Kitos Overkill, I'll need to play an extra battle as well. I'll be participating in the testing. That's gonna be fun, but so does patrol in the city. Check the requests. Saint or stress or stress. Okay. Expensive delivery. Heimdall's tunnel monster. Okay. We can spend the time patrol the Heimdall Airport and the Corel Imperial Villa. Request from the girls' school? Join the Heimdall Airport. Seems like we should go to the Corel Imperial Villa as well. Your friends and clues there. You need to count the 2 places we didn't check yesterday. We need to patrol every block. Let's begin the second day of our special ops missions. Yes, sir. After the second day of the exercise are all semi requests. You'll be able to progress the story once you've completed at least 2 of these 3 requests. Okay, so actually I'm gonna cut it for today, but before I do that, where is it? Black records. Okay, so these are black records, which I think I briefly went in like the last game or whatever, but basically black records are stuff from the church, like records that the church keep and stuff like that. So I've been collecting them for Rosine to give it to her, and then when Thomas came by, he gave me a set of them as well. So we're going to read them together as much as I can. This one is not fully decoded, or we're not allowed to see all of it, I guess, but we're gonna go through it. So, the founding of Heimdall, year 081. In the blank following the blank, something or owner chose Heimdall as his base of operation, which he planned to rebuild the land of Erebos. Following the city became the blank of the region, and following that its capital. Since, however, continued in the harsh post, they wished for a strong king to see them through the harsh times. It was in Arnora their wish was granted. After both recognized as a blank or by both wholly He was a clear choice. He was crowned as emperor and became the first many rulers in the honor bloodline. Upon his coronation, members of the, I'm gonna guess Jaeger, were dispatched from there to endorse the new rule. The peoples of Myr had lost objects of worship however, provided them a new way to connect to Adios, faith. In addition, by recognizing the rulers across the continent, they strengthened the foundation of its recovering civilizations. In the year 81 of the Scythian calendar, let's say of the calendar probably, the Blank Emperor had a great built-in. This one's not going so well. The rest are more fleshed out. He was said to be a bastion of faith and would serve as a site to future empires, but has also had a more significant role. Unbeknownst to the public, an artificial was created below a replica of one that existed below. Why the increased presence, the desperate times following came to an end. People lost their, without to sustain them, the search for light in the years later, the darkness that gripped Erebony would pull them down to the depths of ruin. One of the holy suddenly disappeared along with below the cathedral, saying that miasma laid waste to Heimdall. So somebody disappeared beneath the cathedral. Interesting. Magic Knights, year 527. 150 years after the recapture of the capital by Emperor Hector, powerful families rose across the empire as the nation began to establish itself once more. Its various regions gradually condensed into a handful of provinces. Families in power recognized by the emperor became overseers of their respective provinces, the nobility. Before long, however, they began quarreling over territory, sparking a great many skirmishes between them in the process. During this time, great knights akin to Emperor Hector's Vermilion Knight appeared across the land and were quickly thrust in the center of these conflicts. The Azure, Palatinate, Ashen, Argent, and Uric Knights were seized by various noble families, granting them overwhelming power and the ability to decide the outcome of battles. Those with the Great Knight's power saw them as the bringers of ruin, and before long, certain groups began devoting all their resources to finding some way to combat these unstoppable threats. This gave rise to a new creation of Erebony's mages, golems created by powerful spells, the Magic Knights. Like many other groups of the era, the mages were obsessed with the glory of the ancient Zemurians and devoted themselves wholly to recreating it. Their obsession was funded by an influx of Myr from lesser noble families and assistance from a certain faction. Under their supervision, a slew of Magic Knights was created, all for the sake of combating the unstoppable power of the Great Knights. However, the Magic Knights were not without flaws. Perhaps their great flaw is that they were unable to be operated unless they could draw power from active spirit veins. They became a successful countermeasure against the Great Knights nonetheless, and as spirit veins were always disrupted whenever a Great Knight made an appearance. In the year 527, the first golem that could be considered the prototype of Magic Knights was created in the workshop of a mage, serving a formerly powerful but now long forgotten noble to the family of to the north. At a height of 5 arcs, the headless golem, known as Olgadia, became a remnant of the mage's trial and error in developing the other models of Magic Knights. Blackbird of 3. The Lance Maiden, year 942. Two shadows wavered in the corner of a dark underground room, lit only by a small bonfire. I see, so you feel an unwilling presence, do you? The young maiden stood before the fire. A faint breeze passing through the underground blew her hair, giving an appearance of a flowing stream of gold, contrasting the massive silver lance she held in her arms. Oh, are you telling me you wish to turn back before we have even begun? If you are, then so be it. This is far beyond the power of mankind. A young blonde-haired woman with red eyes, wielding a dimly shining staff, answered in antique tone. Maiden shook and urged the woman to open the door before her. It bore the crest of a cross, surrounded by spirals. The maiden's name was Leon Sandlin, the daughter of the Count of Lohengrin Castle in Legrand. However, she would be remembered by history as the Lance Maiden. Raised in Legrand, known for its masterful teachings of warfare, she displayed skills in the art of battle far surpassing her age. At the young age of 15, she was already a match for the Castle Knights. Instead of godlike mastery of a lance on a horseback, so it wasn't long before she had completely surpassed the other knights in competitions, amassing a veritable mountain of laurels and rewards. The country was amazed by these young girls' incredible talent. The tale of the maiden who was stronger than the knights protecting her spread, and people began to flock to her. At age 16, she began hearing a voice in her head. The voice was austere yet magnanimous, so Leon the duty she had to fulfill, and destiny she had to accept. Naturally, Leon was upset by the voice only she could hear. However, it was long until she met its owner, a mysterious woman calling herself a witch. Which spoke of an entity sealed far below the castle of Lion's duty to become its master. Its presence was overwhelming, and once claimed, it would bring its wield great power. It also had the potential to cause great devastation. For much consideration, Leon made the decision to undergo its trial. It's her way of trying to bring an end to the Empire's conflicts. In addition, as long as she held the power of her own, the noble hands would never be able to abuse it. The witch was surprised by Leon's answer, but recognized the Germantation spirit by offering to help her. Thus the door opened. Lance made the witch proceeding the trial. 5 years later, the demise of the Empire would lead to the beginning of the largest scale civil war I had ever seen, the War of the Lions. The Lion Empire, year 994. Forgive me, you may leave now. Yes, sir, please call me Anything Evans. The head butler, now in his late years, bowed before leaving. The other man sighed deeply as he lied down on his back. He was elderly and sick. His well-trained body was as sturdy as a fortress still, and very few would ever doubt the condition of his health. However, he was clearly aging, weakening, and felt his end looming over the horizon. The Lion Emperor, otherwise known as Draco's Rise Arnor. He was the 73rd Empire, and nearing the age of 70. During the 5-year-long civil war known as the War of Lions, Draco's been working tirelessly for 40 years. Though he was enthroned the year the war ended, he lost his Nordic friends and parted with the witch. He and his vassals worked hard to restore the Empire. No regrets, neither worried about the children either. The Empress had also urged him to give up on the thoughts of the past. She was the daughter of a marquis who was assassinated in the Civil War, and although she was much younger than he, they fell deeply in love, and she bore him 2 sons and 2 daughters. Although she passed several years earlier, the children remained healthy and would shoulder the burden of the reconstructed Empire's future. She raised well. First half of the war, his best friend, Roland Vander, gave his life to protect him, and now Arno raised his son. So he's already in his 40s now, and he flourished as a martial arts master while serving as a military officer. Then there was Thor's military academy. He established the academy 20 years prior, so this place for the best and the brightest, accepting students from various backgrounds. He's surprised. He's not thinking of his good friend that had fallen into a deep slumber at the end of the Civil War. The academy had been constructed at the place they'd first met, and where his friends now rested once more. He was warned for nothing, then, as long as I can enjoy the thing that Adios comes for me, that is it. Until he cast his gaze to the corner of the room. There waited the name of darkness. They came to speak to him, begging pathetically, threatening with intimidation, subtly tempting. He knew it was. For since that day 40 years ago when he took the throne, so you should be happy, my children, that sons won't suffer the same curse. If you are not a man with the heart of a lion, who would surely have been broken by this daily torment long ago. On this day, however, he had a second visitor. Dracula's? Until he harmonized voice scouted, bringing the wave of nostalgia. See one with hair like flowing gold sitting on his side. The Salt Pale, year 1178. On July 1st, let's say at 5:55 a.m., a great catastrophe struck North Ambria, and then a principality in North Zemuria. A giant white pillar suddenly appeared on the outskirts of the capital, Helios. The pillar was composed not of snow nor ice, but salt. As such, it was named the Salt Pale. A storm of salt spread out from it, solidifying everything it touched. Despite only lasting a few days, its effects were felt for months afterwards, as citizens fled south seeking refuge. In the immediate aftermath of the catastrophe, the number of victims equaled about 1/8 of the country's population. The number rose to nearly a third of the population, with the inclusion of victims in the days that followed. After the incident, the Septian Church led evacuation procedures, provided aid, and employed hunters from the base to be able to help. In a short time, relief forces from Ramiferia, Jurai, Liberal, and the Republic of Calvert had assembled in North Ambria. Meanwhile, the country's leader, Prince Balmund, who fled to a neighboring country at the start of the catastrophe, had returned their build to government. However, he was met with violence from the enraged citizens for leaving them behind in the hour of need. In the end, he was forcibly removed from the power, and North Ambria became a democracy. Remnants of its former armed forces were reformed as the Northern Jaegers. Arabonia, their neighbor to the south, contradictory views on the new autonomous state. On one hand, they refused to recognize the legitimacy of the new democratic government. On the other, it eagerly welcomed the Northern Jaegers. North Ambria's extreme poverty and focus on bringing in foreign currency meant that the former soldiers were easily manipulated by the promise of imperial coin. The Jaeger Corps went around the empire, hiring themselves out of the nobility and newly developing businesses who were fighting over Septium and natural resources. They turned to be a perfect pawn for Arabonia to use in its proxy wars and internal struggles. Despite this, the massive amounts of mirror that flowed from the empire helped save North Ambria from its dire straits. 27 years of the catastrophe of the Salt Pale, the empire annexed North Ambria as reparations for the Northern Jaegers' actions in the Arabonian Civil War. As before, Arabonia's vast resources ended up lifting the former independent state of its chronic poverty. Shortly after the disaster, the Septarian Church restricted access to the northern half of the country. The annexation, however, the Imperial Army's intelligence division began investigating the Pale, which had been classified as an otherworldly singularity. One of the intelligence division's collaborators had been able to confront the members of the church's dominion, retrieve the Salt Pale, and brought it back to Arteria. It's rumored, however, that a piece of the Pale still remains on site at North Ambria. Last one. The Orbital shut down for now, year 1203. And this is, I think it's going in order, looks like. Yeah, it is. Septarian calendar 1203, February. The southern reaches of the Southern Province. All Orbital calendars came to a stop in the southern area around the Parmentitis Gate. In a relatively mild winter, but without lights, communications, or heaters, the people of Parm found themselves subjected to cold and darkness for an entire week. Sutherland's British Army was called in to provide aid. To start investigations, the source of the outage was determined to be a city-sized airship that appeared over Valeria Lake in Liberal, the neighboring kingdom in the south. The float struck at a height of 5,000 and a length of 3,000 arch. The ancients were instructed to nearly all the origin from the entire Liberal itself. Thus, the southern reaches of Arabonia were affected as well. 3 days after the incident began, the Imperial Army 3rd Division moved in with surprising speed from Ch.4 to Parm and then on to Titus Gate, giving support to those affected along the way. The Army's orbital tanks ceased to function in the Empire's southern border. They also had a large number of steam-powered tanks available. Using combustion-driven models allowed them to get around without relying on orbital energy. Even the cannons themselves used gunpowder and ammunition. Though it wasn't ideal, it was enough to allow them to respond to the situation. The leader of the 3rd Armed Division was Lieutenant General Zex Vander, a member of the family tasked with guarding the Imperial family and a moderate in an army led by the War Hawks. He felt conflicted as he led his division south into Liberian territory. The government stated reason for his current orders were to protect citizens during the powder outage and assist Liberal during the current crisis. The twist was that the steam-powered tanks, which were vastly inferior to the overpowered models, had been commissioned by the Imperial government and provided an army only a month before the incident. Though the 3rd Division was the first to make it to the border, a number of other divisions were on their way. In the end, the military division was stopped thanks to Prince Oliverts of Liberia's Imperial family and Brigadier General Cassius Sprite of the Liberian Army. Throughout the Liberals' functioning airship, the Araceli, as proof they could handle the situation without Arbonian assistance, they were given the time they needed to restore the power to the region. As orbital energy returned to the southern reaches of the Empire, so did relative peace between the two nations. To some divisions, however, it was clear that the Faceless, the Anglos or Boris responsible for engineering the accident, had connections to Arbonian's intelligence division. The small autonomous weapon the Faceless utilized during this period of time would later be known as combat shells. So, that's that. 5 we heard about a little bit in, I think, Sky 3, and in Sky 2 is... Yeah, Sky 2 is when the shutdown, because it started in they got that Black Orb Man. If you remember, that's way back. If you don't, you know, all the series are up on my channel, so you can always go watch them. But anyways, we're gonna cut it for today, because that's kind of long, and we still have a lot more I'm sure to get doing. So, thank you guys so much for watching. My schedule is posted in the description below, and all my socials are linked in my bio, so you can follow me on pretty much any platform. Thank you all for watching yet again. I hope to see you next video over my Twitch channel. Okay, bye!